All I know is I need to meet up with Feldspar. Are those bones? They are. Dope. I don't think I have enough knowledge to gain anything from this right now. Wait, what the hell is this? This isn't Timber Hearth. Oh! Oh! Big brain time. We hear Feldspar's harmonica here, and we also hear Feldspar's harmonica. I did it. Game over. It's over. I won. It's making noises. It's vibrating my controller. That's literally homie. There's a campfire. That's Feldspar. He's just chilling inside of the bramble. I don't know how to use this scout thingy. Here we go. It's the thing that Feldspar was chilling in. Is it gonna eat me? Ah! It's gonna eat me. I'm dead. No. Is that gonna suck me? I have a feeling I'm gonna get sucked. I have a feeling I'm gonna die.
I wake up beside a campfire gazing at the sky. In the distance I see a planet, and a strange object leaving its orbit. Upon searching the escape pod further, I find that it leads underground.
They were flying. Something went wrong. They had to launch the escape pods. Heat from this star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone, and be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Okay. So I am down in the confusing caves, all while up on the surface, the freaking gravitational pull from the other twin is f***ing with things. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. F*** it, I'm going in. Ah, it's the bones. So there is some writing down there. And there's some bones of one of those anglerfish thingies that ate me. What is down this way? Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Breathable air. Aha, there's a tree. Beautiful. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. These caves kind of look cool. Looks like straight out of Utah. Is this the rising sand they were talking about? Oh, so is the whole place buried in sand now? Oh yeah, that sand is rising. Path to the shelter is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Am I gonna die? Okay, does the sand go back down though? Because it's only going up because the gravitational pull, right? From the other twin. Also, where's my ship? It got sucked into that little sand tornado thing. So I hope it's okay. All right, I don't think the sand is going back down.
With the path forward blocked, I decide to move my exploration efforts elsewhere.
Well, there was somebody here. Oh, chert. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? Or what was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. HAL and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree, our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I found your note, Malore. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Oh, is this their moon tracker? This is their moon tracker. So this is the moon then. Oh, it is Timber Hearth. Yeah, okay. I just realized these are lining up with all of the planets. That's the Great Deep. There it is. That's it. That's the thing it's following. I did see that earlier and I wanted to go to it because it didn't have a name over it. Okay. Oh, my ship landed upright. That's pretty lucky. So hang on. Yeah, I just realized this thing is filling up with sand because it's sucking all this. I mean, this is obvious, but it's sucking all the sand from the Ash Twin. Yes, and now it's revealing all the stuff on the Ash Twin. Okay, because when I very first went to the Ash Twin, it did not have anything revealed. Yeah, I know. I barely caught on to that. I know. There we go. Now this thing is revealed. There we go. Let me in, bitch. Ah, trees. I've seen something like this before. I've seen this exact symbol on Timber Hearth with the two swirlies. So what is this? It's just like a little sanctuary. Oh! This is exactly what I was just talking about. The two swirlies. I knew I saw that symbol somewhere. Oh, okay, it just keeps sucking me. Suck me. How come it only sucks me sometimes? Does it have to be lined up? I think it has to be lined up. Like it only teleports me when the stars align or something. I don't know. So I can warp between Timber Hearth and here. One second. Hang on, I'm putting it together. I think the reason that it wants me to be able to teleport is because I need to transport something from here to Timber Hearth. Like it wants me to bring something down into this mine. Oh, that was they were talking about the mining project. This whole mining project was because they were building something on Ash Twin. And so obviously it makes sense that they would have a transporter in between Ash Twin and Timber Hearth. What did I need down here? What is that noise? Is that the bramble? Am I gonna die? That's the bramble again. Yeah, that's the bramble. That's the same thing when I was talking to the dude at the bramble. That's the same thing that happened. Something is killing Timber Hearth. And is that what I need to stop? Okay, the only other place I haven't been is the Giant Deep. So should we just go there? Let's go there. Let me get eaten by a tentacle monster.
Only one planet remains, and hopefully this one gives me more answers than questions.
Okay, where were those platforms? Let's see how good my freaking landing is, because I have to land on these platforms. There they are. Can I even land on those platforms? That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. Where do I land? Actually, the guy said that the homie just landed in the water. So maybe I just land on the water. Oh! Oh! That's the atmosphere. Oh, okay. I thought that was the planet itself. Dang, the gravitational pull here is strong. Or is it just because of that purple stuff? I think that's just the purple stuff, actually. I think it was sucking me down. Okay. This reminds me of Metroid. This looks like Trovis Bog from Metroid Prime 2. I think that was Prime 2. That was Trovis Bog. Tornado. Tornado. Scroll. Scroll goes in here. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they are atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Where's the homie? There's a homie on this planet, isn't there? He's playing the pipes. He's playing a fife or something. All I know is that there's a tentacle monster down here. Why does it keep doing that to my camera? I'm not doing that. Why is it doing that? Oh, what the sh**? I can walk on these? Oh, no! Okay. Don't try to fly. Otherwise, gravity gets weird. There's the tornadoes. I have a feeling I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm out of the atmosphere now. What the hell is even going on? Oh no, I'm in zero grav. This is not good. Okay, I'm back. Oh no, I'm in the water. I'm gonna f***ing die. Where's the tentacle monster? Okay, frick. This planet is f***ing me. 4 minutes to 2 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. I have bad news. Avon Ciaro says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Adea may feel responsible. Let me grab this thingy. Go here. Show me the sights. So what do these show me? Do these show me the past? Do these show me... I don't get what they show me yet. I've seen like quite a few of these things now though. So what are these tornado pads? Do they keep me grounded while I'm tornadoing? While I'm getting tornadoed? I have a feeling the tentacle monster is going to eat me at least twice. I have no idea where I am. I'm all confused now. Maybe I'm assuming I want this thing and I need to go put it inside the little pedestals. How do I get back over there though? Oh, it's over on that other side. Ah, the frickin'. This is messing with me. Not having an up and down and a left and a right. So this should give me different text, yes, because it's a different one. Yes. Konoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we were very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's southern observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Konoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Konoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Okay, let's try this one and this one. Oh, those are the tornado pads. Is this the thingy he was talking about? Hang on, what is this called? Projection stone? Yeah, hang on. I just put together that these things are called projection stones. That's what this guy was just talking about. He was saying, yeah, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? So this is what he was looking at. This is what he was sent over from the observatory on Brittle Hollow. We got 2 tornadoes. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm lost. Well, I have now been here. Should we check out Brittle Hollow? Which one was Brittle Hollow again? I already forgot. Oh, okay. Yeah, they call it Brittle Hollow because it's freaking brittle and it falls apart on me.
After my brief stop at Giant's Deep, I decide to revisit Brittle Hollow.
Okay, yeah, I didn't gain much information when I was here, so there's still plenty to be gained from here. Unidentified. Oh, is this one of the distress beacons? Aha. So this is one of the distress beacons. We found the other one on the Ember Twin. This is escape pod 1. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We are incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. Need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict: hospitable. Not really. I guess you can call it hospitable. This is that escape entrance. Yeah, the escape hatch. Sure, let's open it up. Boom. Oh, there's the platforms down. Yeah, I got... Oh! I got sucked into the black hole last time I was here. Oh, double... Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. I mean, build some better platforms then. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found thus far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. So let's see here. This is their temporary settlement. These platforms appear to be sturdier. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. We should migrate to the northern glacier. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us. Thatch, now we must save ourselves. I agree, we're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Is that what these purple thingies are? Oh, yeah, okay. These are gravity crystals. Okay, hang on. Let me go. I'm going to walk up those, but let me go check out this first. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. Signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. That's the thing they're talking about. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Malore. She was okay. I already saw her. Well, I didn't see her, but I saw writing from her. Here's some writing. Oh, here's the tree. Does this count as a tree? Nice. Let me read this writing, and then there was another path down there. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Folly, are you still here? I am unsure how to survive in this place without you. I am unsure how to be me without you. Which shows a spaceship. That's the signal that they got. That's the Eye of the Universe signal that they got. This is their spaceship. No, my spaceship. This looks like the Dark Bramble. The Dark Bramble came out to the spaceship. Spaceship, escape pods. Oh, here we go. Escape pod 1. This is the Brittle Hollow. Escape Pod 2, this was the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin. Escape Pod 3 got eaten by the Dark Bramble. Rest in peace. Can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Yeah, they're dead, homie. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Nona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core navigation systems were both well. So the eye of the universe signal that they were following came from the Dark Bramble, just like how I'm getting Feldspar's signal from the Dark Bramble seed that's on Timber Hearth. So they were getting this Eye of the Universe signal from the Bramble. They went to the Bramble. They got something that they weren't expecting. I need to go to the Dark Bramble, and I need to figure out how to kill the piranhas. I just need to go back to Timber Hearth and have one of the homies, have Slate equip my spaceship with guns. Have him make me a ray gun.
In this episode, I learned quite a bit. On the Ember Twin, I happened upon the Quantum Moon Locator, a device that the Nomai used to track the location of the Quantum Moon. Once the sand was siphoned away, I was actually able to visit the towers that were built on Ash Twin. The one that I visited teleported me to the mining site on Timber Hearth. On my first visit to Giant's Deep, I landed at the construction yard where the Nomai were building an orbital probe cannon. And last but not least, I discovered a recounting of the events that led to the Nomai crash landing in my star system. Despite learning so much, there are still a few nagging questions. What is it that keeps cutting my exploration short? How do I get past the anglerfish to dive deeper into the bramble? And when will I open and start using my ship log? I guess only time will tell.